Let's go to the last one. Just let's try this out here.
Are you saying that we're having 2 from the Scotch Whisky Society?
Scotch Malt Whisky Society, 2 bottles.
Today is a special day. These are always my favorite. They're always so interesting. They're
definitely very unique expressions of these.
My first experience with the Scotch Whisky Society is that I feel like they didn't warn me. They need to put the expression of parental advisory label on the bottle.
They did say this ain't no pussycat. I feel like that seems like pretty fair warning.
They should have put this ain't for bitches. That's what they should have put. I was not prepared for what I had. Like,
I'm sure they'll change it. As we've said before, they watch the show religiously and base all of their decisions on it. So your input is noted for sure.
Of a warning label. Like this ain't no pussycat. Nah.
Although the unfortunate thing is with the quarantine, they're selling out like in minutes on these bottles now. So they can't change it. Those bottles are already out in circulation.
How possibly finish a bottle of that? I couldn't imagine having it not in a tasting format. like I would not be like, can you pour me a little bit of that?
Fair enough. I mean, everyone's got different tastes and different times in your life. Sometimes you need something that's just going to like come at you and like show you some discipline. You need that.
It's one of the things I like about whiskeys in general is that, and the thing that I've gravitated towards them is that it's alcohol. Like it's that I want to drink something that's going to like let me know that like I'm drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't want to hide it.
A cocktail that's going to make you think, oh, this is just a fun little fruit drink.
And there is maybe a bit of masochism in it, but I want that fire. I want a bit of pain. I want to know, like, what I'm getting into,
Makes you smarter.
Yeah.
Scotch makes you smart.
Is that true? Scotch makes you smart?
Yeah, that's totally true. Just like Hepburn's Choice was named after Katharine Hepburn.
Nothing but facts here.
Enough with the lies, Andrew. It wasn't named after Katharine Hepburn. I thought we passed that. I let it slide, but we're going to bring it back up.
Just pointing out you should not trust me. Okay, here we go. The final one we got today is from Old Pulteney. This is Scotch Malt Whisky Society 52.25, A Morning at the Beach, which sounds a lot nicer than This Ain't No Pussycat, right?
The flavor line is farther over, which you're saying is a stronger flavor, but not necessarily more fire. That just means a stronger flavor
Just
profile,
a stronger
right?
expression of the
Morning at the Beach.
The region. Yeah, it's a refill hogshead, 11 years old.
I don't want to cut you off, Andrew, but like when it comes to like the flavor line, are the lines, is it just like how far it's over, or is it looks like it's different colors too, right?
It is different colors. So this is probably oily and coastal.
Okay.
Which is the blue, I think. Again, oh, look, it says down there. I've looked it up. But yeah, how far
you did that to yourself. You did that to yourself, Andrew.
I did that. I know. More editing. What did I say? Distilled March 2007. 2007. That's how I said that decade. 1 out of 240 bottles I got out of this cask, this refill hogshead. 60.3%. And this is made. This is owned. Old Pulteney is owned by Interbev, and they have like 3 other distilleries, which I can't remember right now. I think Bell Blair is one of them. Anyways, oh look, it says down there again, Andrew.
Not my fault.
All right, let's go to the beach in the morning.
Morning at the beach.
Oh, this is a lot friendlier than the last one.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what
Damn. Oh my God.
I'm getting like some caramel vibes, like straight off the bat.
Yeah. Delicious caramel.
Oh my God. Oh, that smells so good.
This feels like one, like at first when Joseph had said, like, I don't think I would ever want to taste this on the last one. I was like, how could you ever feel like that? Like, you have alcohol in front of you. Why wouldn't you want to taste what it's like? This is like, I feel like tasting it would ruin how I feel about it. Like, the smell is so good.
Right, and there's spending 10 minutes on the nose of a dram, if it's good, I mean, that's part of the enjoyment. It's just really.
Yeah, that is one of the things, again, that I love about whiskeys and scotches is like, if I really like it, I smell it, I take a sip, and then I just sit there and smell it for a while. Like that is, man, that is the magic of Scotch right there. That nose is great. There's so many things going on in here too that I don't even think, but I definitely like, I could say like, now because it's morning at the beach, I want to say that like you could smell warm sand in there, or like the ocean, or, or like a picnic on the beach, just a nice, yeah.
Just a little bit of seaweed there, not a lot.
There is a bit of seaweed
on the edge.
Like you can smell it. It smells a bit like the ocean. God, that's amazing.
This is one of the most northern distilleries in Scotland. It's not the northernmost, but it's way up there. It's up here in Wick. So Orkney has two distilleries, but Wick is very close to the most northern one. I think there is Wolfburn is up here in Thurso or Scrabster, around that area.
Wow.
So this is a Highland then.
This is a Highland, and this is hard Scrabble territory, man. This is fishing villages.
I do feel like there are hints of the sort of thing you would get from Isla, but very, 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 very little. But it's that same sort of like oceanic sort of,
I really like this.
Oh boy, yeah.
I really like this.
Like, this is more alcohol than the previous one, but this does not present as
That's
such.
what I was saying. I was like, I know for a fact nothing could be as intense as that. I've never felt something like that before.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit of heat in the nose, but it's like it's going up there and going like, what did that cat do to you? Let me just hug you. Let me hug you in your nose.
Reach on, preacher.
Let me salve those wounds.
Like, I felt like the other one was like a face grab, where this one was like caressing. Like it was still like, I can feel heat on my body, but it's not trying to cause me harm.
Right. Not up front. It's like, I still have a lot of alcohol, and you're still gonna feel it, but
wow,
I'll be gentle.
Like, this one soothes its victim before it takes the other one.
Yeah. Once again, this is my favorite Scotch I've ever had. And I can't imagine putting water in this. It's so, like, it hits all of those notes so well. I mean, one of us is probably going to have to try it, but and you just opened this, right? You've never opened this before?
No, this one I have opened. And I can tell I liked it because you can see where the level of the bottle is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put a bit more of this in here. This is just so nice.
This is really good. I really like it. I think this one is my favorite out of the four.
Oh yeah, I agree with you completely, Eric. This is my favorite one for sure.
It had me at hello. Like, as soon as I smelled it, so it's like,
yeah.
If it would have said nothing else, the relationship would have been perfect from there on. Like, no, you don't have to say anything else.
Yeah, it's like I have a hard time meeting a Scotch that I do not like, but it does like just underline a quality Scotch when you drink them in an order like this, because like this Scotch is so good, like it's a cut above.
In doing these lineups and doing the comparisons, it's really the way you can tell where the standout whiskeys are. Because if you just had this on its own straight up, you would just go, oh, that's very nice, but I don't know how to place that in comparison to other whiskeys. The other ones we had were good whiskeys.
Yeah, I liked all of them. But this...
Oh.
I would definitely say I liked all of them. The Tanninic, I'd have to be in a different type of place to come back to that one. Like, I couldn't come to that content. Like, I have to come feeling like overly happy or overly angry. Like,
right.
Like, it couldn't be like
you just got broken up with.
Yeah, like I couldn't approach that in a middle state. Like, I have to be like one or the other.
It's like, screw you, Mom. I'm drinking Tanninic tonight. Yeah.
Like, and you have that one song like playing in the back of your head. It's like, hello, darkness, my old friend. That's my vision playing in the background when I'm drinking to the.
I don't know. I feel like it has to be death metal or Skinny Puppy. You know, little 9 Inch Nails or some Tool back there, right?
Oh, but this,
yeah.
there's almost like a cornbreadiness to the texture.
It looks like sand. It's like the color of sand too. It's like, you know, it's a nice, just a little bit of color to it. It's a good Scotch, Andrew.
See, all sins of This Ain't No Pussycat forgiven. There.
Hold on now.
Now I feel like it frequently happens that like the last Scotch is something exceptional. I feel like you do that on purpose, Andrew, because you put this lineup together, and it just seems like it can't just be a fluke that every time the last one, because this is something that you've had a lot of. You know that it's exceptional. All right, because he always seems surprised by like this one's so much better than the others, and I'm like, that can't be. Like Andrew knows a lot about Scotch. That can't be. But I try to
anchor it with one that has high rankings in my database. I do try and anchor it with that just to kind of say, you know, because some of the earlier ones I just don't know. I don't know them, and this is the first time we're tasting them. So having something at the end that just I know is going to be like that little. Yeah,
I think that's smart. It's also just I think something like if you are putting together a Scotch tasting, you know, it's like you can travel wherever you want, but I think that is a good idea to have something for the final Scotch or Scotches. That's something that's a known quantity. You know, if you're putting one together, like have something that you know is going to blow people's socks off a bit.
Oh boy. Oh.
This one did for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the last one, Taninic, made my toes curl. This one made my like toes spread wide.
Like you're putting them in sand.
Yeah, exactly. Like I wanted to
in the morning.
This one made me want to do things.
I definitely want to play some volleyball. And maybe
Oh yeah.
And it's still like, I mean, all of them, you know, to all of them, it felt like it's like, man, this would be really good with the cigar. Outside of the Taninic, that one I feel like deserves my undivided attention.
It kind of demands your undivided attention.
This one especially, it does really give you that kind of, it has that I made it vibe. That's what it makes me feel like I made it.
Right?
Yeah. Full relaxation, I've made it.
Mm-hmm. This is
I'm
lying on my towel under an umbrella at the beach, and I'm reading that book, and I'm just falling asleep with the paperback on my face just to shield my eyes from the light.
Like it comes from a beach in northern Scotland where it's very cold, but it really feels like something you would drink like on a beach in the Caribbean somewhere, right? I mean, yeah. But what is it? What are the tasting notes now that we've tasted it? I want to know what they say.
Right, let's see what they say here.
And is anyone going to science this? I'm not going to.
I don't think I'm going to. Camping at night out on the beach, getting a wake-up call with salty sourdough bread. Oh. With, here's the problem. With...
Oh, the line is
yeah,
covered
the line
with
is
words.
just like... Oh, with water we pulled on a woolly jumper and made coffee.
Wow, that is the most metaphorical tasting notes I've ever heard from a Scotch Whiskey Society. Scotch malt whiskey, like I've never, like that is, I feel like once again, they're probably watching this program and they're going, well, they do more metaphorical. Like, once again, we're influencing them. We are influencers.
I speak into existence. This is special.
I haven't even had a shower today yet.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Your hair looks better than it usually does, though.
Wow.
My hair, like I have an amazing stylist. Like I haven't had a haircut in like over a month. No, I do. I have like when I was young, I never knew what a difference a stylist can make. But my stylist, like she cuts my hair and like I will get up and it will look good. My hair will look good, which is never it's because she knows what she's doing. Like she's amazing.
I get up and none of this looks good.
Definitely.
My beard is everywhere. My hair is everywhere.
You need a better
I have
stylist.
left.
You need a better stylist.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send you to Nikki. She's awesome.
Talk to Nikki. Darling
Check
Nikki.
it out.
I just get the number 2 buzz cut, just like, which I'm looking for my number 2 razor guide so I can do it to myself.
A lot of stylists like I mean, it's hard to find one that's good with men's hair because they put all their energy into the hair of ladies, and it's hard to find someone who can do a good job with a man's haircut.
Eric, you're wearing a cap today because I think you need a
men
good
don't give a shit.
I go to a barber, so it's like I very rarely have like that.
But that's the other thing is men don't give a shit about their hair. Like that's why too. And like men's haircuts, like men don't pay as much for their haircuts. Like they don't pay as much. So I will always give like a bigger tip. Like I will give like a tip like so that I'm paying like as much because I don't know. We're a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
From us, you know. We've been socialized to be. So what are you gonna do?
If someone's taking care of these eyebrows, like and trimming them down so they're not just like hanging in front of my eyes like that, they're owed a lot of money.
Oh, so I wanted to say, because I said I haven't had a shower today, I wanted to say that it's like that old phrase, right? Scotch before shower, you get all the power. Shower before scotch, everything you will botch, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I know that one. That's an excellent old aphorism.
I've never heard
I love it. Just say it again, Joseph, so I can make sure I understood it properly.
Scotch before shower, you'll have all the power. Shower before scotch, everything you will botch. You know, it's that thing that people say always in places.
From now on, that's what they're going to say.
Well, plus the rules are slightly different in quarantine, right? I mean, I will take a shower. I take a shower every day. Let me make that clear. But sometimes it's at the end of the day.
You don't have to. Just don't.
I kind of like taking a shower. I feel like I'm one of the delights of living in the future, as we do, is that we have hot water and electricity, and I'm going to appreciate that until we don't have it anymore.
Oh dear, how dark is the future in your world?
I don't know.
Don't have it anymore.
I don't know. Hopefully this is just the future, but you know, who knows, man.
There was something going around on the internet just saying like, I know now whether I shower for myself or for others. Turns out it's for others.
That, and I also heard for deodorant.
Yep.
Is deodorant really for myself, or is that just for other people?
Wow, I guess I do all that for myself then.
Yeah.
Huh.
I understand what you're saying though.
I have no judgment for people who like if they're doing it for others. Like I have absolutely no judgment. Like, but yeah, everybody's different. So
good. So Eric, you're saying you're showering every day?
Yeah, I'm a shower guy. I'm a shower dude. I would say I do. I'm a night shower person though. I don't know if that's.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a night shower. I've been a night shower person. I hope if anyone's watching this that was attracted to me beforehand and that's a deal breaker, then I'm a shower person. But I am a night shower person.
I think you should think about the people. You should think about the people who are like, wait a minute, he's a night shower person. I wasn't into him before, but now I am.
Right? Like, those are your people.
That's your target demographic right there.
That's how I grew up. Like I never was the one to like wake up early, like I gotta take a shower and get ready. Like that was gonna throw me way off.
So you do it just before you go to bed, and then in the morning you're like ready to go.
I do feel like if we're in a regular world where we go out and do stuff, like I have to shower before I go out and do stuff because it's part of like the coffee and the wake up routine. But that's once again, like everybody's different. Your mileage may vary.
Right? Like some people like to just put water in scotch without even tasting it first. Like, fine.
Screw those monsters. They're monsters. Those people are monsters. Taste it first. That's all I'm saying. Taste it first.
They're monsters.
Those people are monsters.
What?
Those are people not wearing masks. Those are who those people are.
Those people are monsters. I'm gonna turn some light on here. It's in the dark.
Oh, what's happened?
He's turning on light. Eric is increasing.
He's turning on some light, so it was getting a little dark in my room.
So.
Oh, Eric! I didn't notice you before.
You were just a silhouetted stranger before, and now you're in high def.
Appeal to those night shower people.
I want to see my beautiful face.
I have a question.
You delight me, Eric. You delight me. I'm so happy you've been on the show. Thank you so much. Sorry, Joseph.
Oh, I have a question for you, Eric. After all this, earlier you were like, I think I like whiskey. I'm paraphrasing because I don't really remember. That was a while ago, and I've had a few scotches. But I want to ask you now: do you like whiskey?
I don't like whiskey.
I fucking love whiskey.
There it is.
Oh God.
No, I do. I'm actually a huge fan of whiskey right now. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
When you got this in your hand?
This last one? Oh my goodness, yeah.
the last one, I feel like the last one's gonna put me on a whiskey high for